Now, it's been a few days. Yeah, busy few days in the Duke McKenzie house, I can tell you. It was announced last weekend that he will get an MBE, and this Saturday he opens a new gym. It's nearly 20 years to the day of his greatest night in the ring, when he beat the brilliant Gabby Canizales to win the second of his 3 world titles. That was some night at the Elephant and Castle, a masterclass against the odds, and a privilege to be ringside. Now, Duke has been given the MBE for services to boxing in the London borough of Croydon. I'm delighted to say that Duke McKenzie, MBE, 3 times world champion, is on the line now. Good evening, Duke.
Oh, Steve, what a build-up.
Well, listen, I don't mess around, son.
I'm fighting again.
Well, listen, I'll close my eyes, you close your eyes, and we can shadow box and do the interview that way. Duke, first of all, congratulations. Were you shocked when you found out?
Yeah, I was quite shocked, to be honest with you, Steve. It's quite a surreal moment for me, because I think I've met some really, really lovely, famous people over the years. Like Muhammad Ali and Sylvester Stallone, Rod Stewart, you, Steve.
Easy.
Now I'm going to get a chance, I think, to go to maybe Buckingham Palace and meet the Queen. It's unbelievable.
It's mad, isn't it? Eh?
It doesn't happen every day of the week.
No, in all fairness, Duke, how old were you when you first walked into the gym?
13.
And how old are you now?
48.
So there we go.
49.
Yeah, okay, so
48.
Yeah.
I forgot how old I am.
So you're talking about 36 years of boxing for a club in Croydon, boxing in Croydon. In all fairness, that's a lifetime. So this is only the respect you're due. Now, where's the gym you're opening at the weekend?
I've just opened the gym in Crystal Palace. I've just opened the Duke McKenzie Gym Fitness Centre in Crystal Palace. It's on Victory Place. Listen to this. It's at Crystal Palace. I'm going to the Palace anyway.
Yep.
It's in Victory Place, which is unbelievable. And I'm an MBE. If I was in Saudi Arabia, I could sell that, couldn't I?
You could, yeah. You could market it and do it that way. Duke, let's have a little look back at the career, because it was only once I printed off your record today that I realised how many of your fights I was at. Even when I was banned by your promoter, Mickey Duff, I still went to some of your fights. That's how keen I was. What was your favourite world title fight? Of all the world title fights, which was your favourite?
Well, I mean, my bestest fight ever, I actually lost. But the fight, I lost to Terry Jacob in a European title fight, which was the fight that shaped my character as a boxer. Yeah. And I'm sure if I hadn't have had that fight, I'd never have gone on to beat Gabby Canizales, because the tactics that Jacob used to beat me in that fight, I used the same tactics when I beat Gabby Canizales for my second fight. So the Canizales fight, really, it has to be considered to be my best ever performance. It
was flawless that night, wasn't it? It was just something, when sometimes things go together. We saw that with Carl Froch last year, didn't we, against Arthur Abrams. We saw it with Joe Calzaghe against Mikhail Kessler. It's just when on the night against Jeff Lacey as well, when nothing can go wrong, everything goes right. That's what it was like at the Elephant that night. Yeah, I don't think he believed it.
Well, no, he didn't believe it. I didn't really believe it. But, for the people that really sort of believed in me, like my trainer Colin Smith, who I suppose I owe just about everything I've ever done in my life to, and my brother Dudley, they really believed me. I'm not even so sure Mickey believed in me, because obviously I'd lost the Flyweight Championship, and this might have just been this was like the last sort of throw of the dice. So, like I say, it was a tremendous feeling, the whole way through. I just had so much sort of self-belief. I ate, slept, drunk, walked, talked Gabby Canizales for 12 weeks. Yeah. And at the end of the fight, I'm in such a zone, I can't even remember his name. And you can actually see me mime on the television. I say to Colin, what's his name?
No way. I
swear to God. I was just so into what I was doing. And, the tactic was just to jab and move all night long. And I ran every day 10 miles. I was in the gym every day, Monday to Sunday. I never missed a day. And when we got to the weigh-in, and Canizales was trying to front me, I just said to him, I said, if you miss one day's training, I'll find you out, because I haven't missed one for 12 weeks. And, and that's the way the fight went. I didn't stop jabbing and moving all night long. And, it was probably my best ever performance.
Oh, I want to ask you about an interesting fight. It was a sort of strange old fight, really. They're sort of changing in the guard when you beat Magri in 1986. What do you remember about that fight at Wembley, Duke?
Do you know, it's funny, I've just watched that fight today.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I swear to God. I just had a group of kids in my gym, and I was just showing them the Magri fight, how to fight under pressure. You see, the Magri fight was a very good fight, and again, I was an underdog.
Yeah.
many people say, you know, beating Charlie didn't do him any favours in terms of popularity because he was a very famous guy, very popular.
And loved.
And loved, Champagne Charlie, the whole bit.
Yeah.
But with the Magri fight, I had some sensational sparring. Mickey Duff brought me over. Oh, Mickey Duff, I love Mickey Duff. He was great with me. He brought over me this Puerto Rican kid called Juan Muriel. And let me tell you, for like the 3 weeks that I had him before the Magri fight, I probably won about 2 rounds in the whole of the sparring. But he didn't beat me up, Steve. He was a great sparring partner.
Just what you need.
Honestly, he was sensational. And he mimicked the Magri style. And I knew if I could spar well with him, I'd have more than half a chance, and I did. But I didn't beat him in the sparring. It was great preparation again, great tactics again by my trainer, Colin Smith. And like I say, there were very few people who really thought I beat Charlie that night. But, you know, Colin was very quietly confident, and I think, you know, I was after about maybe the second round, because we knew that if we could weather the early storm from Magri, then, you know, later on in the fight, he'd start to tire, he'd start to die. And, you know, I was younger, I was fresher, I was obviously hungrier, because Charlie had been he'd been a world champion.
In European and hard fights,
Well, yeah, and then don't forget, Charlie went to Italy, I think, and beat Jim Perio. I think that wasn't Pinot. I'm trying to think who he beat.
It wasn't Udella, was it?
No, I can't remember who Charlie beat. But he went to Italy and he regained the European Championship in about 2 rounds, which back then was unheard of.
That was the only way to win in Italy, and no one did it that way. Let's get it right.
Yeah. So then obviously Charlie came back as European champion, and I was the British champion, and that's how that match was made. And obviously Charlie was managed by Terry Lawless, I was managed by Mickey Duff, and the match was made.
Yeah. Listen, Duke, I'm going to let you go for the simple reason that I've got loads of other things to do. What I want to do is I want to try and get you in because I had Clinton on the other week. He came on the other day, Clinton. He was on for about 20 minutes talking about his book.
Fantastic.
And do you know he didn't bring me a book? When I said where's the book, he said you can buy one. And he meant it as well.
That's Clinton all over. But I'm sure, Steve, he'll get you a book.
Listen, I don't. I think I've ordered one. Listen, Duke McKenzie, MBE, top quality, triple world champion. It's been a pleasure having you on the show. Speak to you very soon.
God bless you. Thank you.
See you, Duke. See you, friend. Duke McKenzie. I tell you what, he's a terrific fella, Duke. Now.